So hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So in this tutorial video, we are going to learn about how to create an animated card over effects using HTML and CSS. So let's move forward to our code. As you can see that I write down our card.css file. Okay, this is our CSS file and this is our HTML file. So let's move forward to our code. So I'm going to write down here our div and give them the class as a container, which I give them the name and close. And inside the container class I create one more div tag and give them the class name as a. And then inside class I create image here. For image we need to write down here image src and give them the name. Let's give them the cheetah, then close here. If you want to write alter here, then write down cheetah. Okay, that's for your class A, guys. Okay, now let's close it. This is our first, and we are going to write down our introduction of our cheetah. So for that, we are going to create here div class again. Give them the name as a b. This is our introduction. Okay, then close. Then let's create our h1 tag as a cheetah. Then our p tag paragraph. Sorry. Then let's move forward to our span. And I write down here as a cheetah. Okay, once again. And I write down here anything like this. Okay, then save. Let's open our live server. So as you can see that this is our span tag is become bold. Okay, and this is our paragraph and this is our image. So now let's move forward to our CSS file. So for that, let's give them the margin as a 0 here, guys. So I write down here margin as a 0 pixel, then padding as a 0 pixel, and I give them the font family whichever you want to write here. Okay, so let's write down here Verdana. So that's for the our margin. Now let's write down our body. Curly brackets open and close. Then display as a flex. Then let's see, as you can see the margin padding is 0 right now. Now let's write down our justify content as a center. If you want to write down this as a center, you can also do that. So as you can see, now let's move forward to our height. So I give them as a 100 vertical height. Okay, and the align items as a center. So as you can see, it's in center mode right now. So that is how it's create. Now let's create our image. So let's give them the height and width here. So I give them the height as a 550 as a pixel. Okay. Then let's write down here our width. I give them as a 300 pixel. So as you can see, this is how it look like. And let's give them the border radius. If you want to give them the border radius, you can also do that. So I give them here 3 pixel. As you can see, they slightly change. If you want to see the big size, as you can see, that is how border radius works here, guys. According to your need, you can write here. Okay. Now let's write down here our class name container. So as you can see, this is our container. So inside our container, I'm going to write down here as display as a flex. Okay. Now let's write down our class A. Let's give them the height as a 450 pixel, margin as a 60 pixel. as you can see guys, this is how it look like. Let's add more here. Let's give them the box shadow as a 8 pixel, 8 pixel, 25, and give them the any color you want. So I give them the red color. So as you can see, this is how our shadow it look like in red color. Let's give them the black. So as you can see, it's only according to this. If I want to cover all this size, then as you can see, this is our border box shadow works here guys. Okay. If you want to hidden this text, you can also do that by doing overflow as a hidden. So as you can see, my text is hidden right now completely. So that is how this works. Now let's write down our B class, which we use here, as you can see. So for our B class, we are going to write down. Let's firstly, yeah. So you can understand that. So let's write down our height in B as a 70 pixel. Okay. Then give them the width as a 300 pixel. Then let's write down our padding 6 pixel. Box sizing as a border box, as you can see. Now let's give them the position. Okay, so I give them the position as a absolute. Okay, now let's give them the position or top or bottom, whichever you want to. Okay, so I give them here top as a, let's write down here 500 pixel. So as you can see, our top is here. If I write down here 525. So as you can see, this is how it works here guys. Okay. Now let's add some background as a RGB. Let's give them the RGB. I give them the 27 and as a 0.6. So as you can see, this is my how it look like. If I give them the 1, as you can see there, this is how my color is visible right now. If you want to give, let's change it to 1, 1. So this is how it look like. If I give them the visible as 1, this is how. So I give them 0.1. Let's write down 3. Yeah. So this is how our color is visible right now in here. So let's give them our text color. If you want to, so I give them the color as a white. So as you can see, now it's visible. Okay. If you want to give the transition, you can also do that. We do that later. Okay. Now let's give them our H1 tag. Give them as a margin as a 10 pixel, and give them the font size if you want. If you want to give them 40 pixel, you can also do that. So let's adjust some. Yeah. Now let's add some paragraph. So I'm going to write down here font size as a 80 pixel, and our margin as a 10 pixel, visibility as a hidden. As you can see, if I don't write down, then it's visible right now. Okay, so let's give them the hidden right now and give them the opacity as a 0. So it's not visible right now, but when we hover our mouse over here, then it's going to visible. We are going to do that effect here. Okay, so let's firstly write our all text here. So I give them the font weight as a bold. So as you can see that, now we are going to use our our hover here. So for dot a hover, so we are going to use our cursor as a pointer. Now let's use our dot a over dot b, curly brackets open and close, and here I'm going to write down our height here. Okay, so let's write down our height as a 200 pixel. As you can see, when I move my mouse over here, it's become like this. So let's give them the position. As a top, I give them the 400 pixel, then save. So as you can see, when I move my mouse over here, it's become like this. You can also do that by adding background as a black. If you want biscuit, you can also do that. As you can see, it's not visible. So let's write down black. So that is how it's visible. You can also do that by adding dot a over our p class. Sorry, not p paragraph. Then give them the opacity as a 1 because we give them the 0 here, as you can see, and visibility hidden. Here we are going to add our visibility as a visible and save. So as you can see, when we move our mouse over here, it's become visible. So that's why we use here. Now let's add one more thing here, dot a for our image transition. So let's give them the image transform as a scale 1.1, rotate as a -3 degree. So as you can see, when I move my mouse over here, our image is rotating. Let's add some transition here, okay, which we didn't did. So let's see. As you can see, this is our B class. Let's add some transition here. Not transform. Transition as a 0.5 second. It takes 0.5 second. If we write here 1 second, then as you can see, our text is. If you want to give the image also transition here, you can also do that. So let's add our transition as a 1 second. So as you can see, when we refresh it here, save, as you can see. So as you can see that guys, this is how it's doing our images, and this is take some time. So that is how you can add our transition here. Okay guys, if you want to add more images here, you can also do that. So let's add some more images. So I'm just going to copy this one and paste and paste. Let's change the name deer and here as a line. Let's change the name. So as you can see that guys, this is how look like. If you want to change the tire position here, you can also do that. So let's see. So according to your need, you can also change that here by doing this. As you can see, this is my height. If I down 70 and this is our top position. So I give them here 45. So according to your need, you can also do that here. As you can see, 550. As you can see, according to your need, you can do that here, guys. Okay. If you have any query, write down in the comment section. And also for the source code, don't forget to write your email ID in the comment section. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.